mean, I don't know if you do this sometimes, you guys, when you make videos. Do you ever like make a video and then you decide not to release it?
Yeah.
I don't do it often, but there are a couple in the bank, just a couple, and I don't even know if I have them anymore. But one of them was like a mini expose I did on Verizon. Because they had lied to me on the phone multiple times. This was around the time of the iPhone 10 when I made those like couple videos, but this is a little bit later.
Yeah.
They lied to me on the phone that they were going to fix something for me. They, at the store, without my consent, put me on a protection plan that I did not ask for.
Ooh.
And I looked at my bill and I said, why is this on here? I was told on the phone that they would... I don't think they reimbursed me for it. They just said they would take it off. So they made me pay like an extra $5 or $10 a month. Jeez. I then was looking closer into the store where I bought it from, and there was a healthy trend of customer reviews, it was even more disgusting that it was from older people, where they were essentially tagging this on to most people in the store's thing because you get a slight commission for it, and no one had consent, and I... also had a run-in with the manager who didn't like that I was a public figure, and he didn't want me to film or do anything in the store because he didn't want anything to be on video. And I ended up canceling the video because I was too emotional and frustrated in it that it ruined the piece. But I never released it. But I was just disgusted. It was a store in Peoria, Illinois. It was the one in East Peoria. I hope Verizon shuts this place down because they were absolutely horrible. And I had a number of terrible experiences there. All the reviews, there were number reviews that was like, I felt like they were taking advantage of me. They wouldn't give me my refund. And it's just like, this is problematic. This is the downfall of the free market system. You can't just let it be a Wild West out here, you know? It's like we need somebody to step in and say, hey, it shouldn't be allowed for Verizon to rip people off. That shouldn't be allowed. Like, why don't we agree on that as humans? Like, same with you for like that is so ridiculous that they don't let you. Like, you know,
I've had very same stories with Verizon. They're the worst. Like there were so many stories, especially with my parents, that going there and they'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna add this plan or whatnot, or you can't downgrade now,"
or when they tell you they're gonna give you so much for a trade-in and they don't give it to you and you have no way to get it back.
Oh, that happened to me once.
To me too, yeah.
What?
It happened so long ago. When I bought the iPhone 6 Plus, it was kind of before I was making a living off of YouTube, and I bought it through Verizon because they offered me this really great trade-in deal on my 5, and I was like, oh, okay, great. And they sent me the iPhone 6, but they didn't send me anything to return the iPhone 5 in, even though on the website and stuff it was like, we'll go send you a return package. So they were like, you have to return the iPhone 5, you have to include this type of label and this shipping, you know, kind of like how when you return with Apple, they give you a trade-in box that you put your old stuff in. They didn't send me any of that. So I reached out to them and said, I didn't get a return package for my iPhone 5, and that's supposed to deduct the price of my 6 Plus. And they said, oh, okay, we'll send you out another one in a few weeks. So takes a while. I remember specifically, it took like 10 days or something for the box to get there. I finally got the box, and with the updated label, I put my iPhone 5 in it and I shipped it off, and then they said, you don't qualify for the discount because you were late on the return. And I was supposed to return it within 7 days, even though they took like 10 days to send me the return package. So they kept the phone but gave me none of the credit.
What?
They did not send the phone back. This happened back in 2014, I believe. So
Wait, they stole
I didn't
your
have
phone.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Basically,
they
yeah.
stole your phone. Verizon stole your cell phone.
That's exactly what happened.
That's the title and thumbnail, Drew.
This legit happened. That was so long ago, I didn't really have much of a presence, so I couldn't really complain to anyone at the time, but I was really mad because they didn't... I thought that if you didn't qualify for the trade-in, they would at least send the phone back.
Right?
At least send it back to me and say, okay, you don't qualify, you were too late. But also, I was late because of them in the first place. I was very frustrated, but I guess I had that back in my mind. That's why I wanted to get off Verizon as soon as possible, too. I was just like, these guys suck.
Verizon's coverage is nice.
I'll
give them that.
Yeah.
I mean, their coverage,
their
is
coverage
the best.
is amazing.
But for me, I was paying them.
They know that.
I was paying them like over $300 a month for my family and all of our devices, and
That's what my parents were paying.
I couldn't have been more happy when I left, but they made it so challenging to leave for Visible, which is still a child subsidiary of Verizon. So it's not like I left the red check mark. I just went to a brand that
something that always annoyed me with Verizon and helping my parents with it is the security of like billing codes and passwords and different accounts and authorized users and stuff. They make it so complicated to navigate the site.
It took me like 5 minutes to find
like,
a PDF of my bill. Because I was like, why is my last bill 3 times as much? It was like $600 was the last bill.
You want to
it's because
analyze your plan or your devices, and they cake it in ads.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, upgrade. I went to look at my last bill, which was like $600, which was twice the amount of the normal one. But it was because we all left like one of the last days of the month, and they prorated everything. But the plan they prorated us on, instead of being $55 a month, was $95 a month, and they prorated like 90-something% of the $95. And I'm just like, good riddance. Like, goodbye, guys. You guys are so wrong.
That's one of my favorite things about when I switched to Mint was that it was like as simple as any other account would be. It was like email, password. Here's your plan. Here's your payment method. That's it. It wasn't like a million other things of like, are you an authorized user? And Verizon makes it impossible to have like a one-line account. They always want like 4 or 5 people. If you do a one-person account, it's like $500 a month or whatever.
Yeah,
exactly. Crazy. And they encourage you to rope everybody in.
So I have a confession. I am on Verizon right now.
I know you are. I feel bad for you.
And I am not. I will public. What is the one where you can sue them? Defamation. I would like Verizon to sue me for defamation because everything that we said is 100% true, and it is provably undefamable. I will libel them as well because I don't. I'm just frustrated that they 3 of us should not have a story about losing hundreds of dollars.
Right.
And we are
3 separate people, and we live in different parts of the country.
Most technically savical.
Oh yeah.
I'm technically savage. That's for sure. I'm so savage.
Savvy.
Technically savage.
We are savvy people, and we struggled to do it. And they stole your phone. They prorated you at a plan you weren't on.
They added a protection plan to you without consent.
Yes. I'm done giving big companies a chance.
This was a clip from the Tailosive Podcast Archive. If you want more content like this, hit the subscribe button. And of course, hit that like button to ensure that a Google Pixel sheep has one more tear fall from their eye.